I hope you are fine. Uh, Today our video is about power and control wiring of star delta. After that, we will show you in practical this actually star how it works and in practical its wiring. Okay, let's start our video. There is a F1 is a fuse, the power wiring, this main incoming, then there is a fuse. Mostly now we use breaker because breaker trips all these wires. On fuse only trips that one wire will trip and these two will be energized. So mostly we use breaker now. It's better safety, right? But fuse is more sensitive than breaker, right? Then there is a K1, this is the main contactor, then there is the overload relay F2, then there are three windings in motors U, V and W. U1 is it's one wire and U2 is other wire. Mean there are two wires of one windings, right? U1 is it's one part and U2 is another part. You can check it by multimeter that U1 and U2, which are U1 and U2. If one take multimeter and you can put lead on one and check the continuity. It will show you around 2 to 3 ohm resistance of bigger motors, right? And likewise for smaller motor it's larger resistance, U1 and U2. Okay, this shows that if a motor all those contacts which are show short mean this is our one winding. Likewise if you put multimeter on one terminal and check all the other terminal, there are three terminals at one side, three at other side. I will show you in future if you ask me. I hope you understand. Okay, after that there is a coming back from motor, there is a star contactor K2, then there is a delta contactor K3. You can see over here. Okay, right? As you can see that the winding U1, this U1 and U2, the wire coming back from U1 and U2. Okay, right? It's not going back to this same wire. Okay, you can see that this is U1, this is U2. It will exactly this U1, V1 and W. Okay, likewise U2, V2 and W. Okay, this you can see that U1 wire it's going is this U2 over here. Okay, likewise V1 wire it's going to some other wire to provide the line voltage. Okay, that's why we change the wire, that it will, if we connect the same wires as if we provide this U1 and U2 with the same wire, then there will be no potential difference, so motor will be turned off. Okay, let's move to the control wiring. Control wiring we have different component. Fuse, mostly backup fuse. Now mostly we use control circuit breaker instead of fuse, because if fuse is burned we have to replace and blah blah blah. After that there is overload relay F2 contact. If the overload relay is tripped, then our circuit will never turn on. Likewise, and then there is a push off button S0, then there is a push on button K1, the contactor, main contactor, normally open terminal, and there is a K2 star contactor, K3 delta contactor over here. These are the coils of the contactors K1, K2 and K3, and timer contactor coils. These will be energized in a sequence. I will show you how these will be energized. Okay, right, let's start. If we press push on button, then this will be turned as this is parallel with this one. Okay, so this will energize this timer. This will automatically this will be closed. This will be closed as this will be closed. So K1 is energized as K1 will be energized, and over here you can see that K1 is directly going from K4. Okay, K4 you can see this is energized, but this is not turned on because it's a timer. Okay, this coil, this one is normally closed position. As K1 turn on, then this will turn on automatically. This will turn on, and K3 is, as you can see, K3 is off. So it will turn on K2. Okay, K2 will be energized, K1 and K2 will be energized, and time these three are turned on. Okay, as further, after some time the timer shift from this 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 one will turn open and this one will be turn close. Okay, after some time we set a certain time period for 10 second, 15 second for different motors depending upon load, compressor load or billing load or some other type of load. It depends upon load mostly, that how much time we decide. Okay, further it will shift over here to K3, right, and K3 we can K1 and K3 are turned on after some time and motor is running on delta position. Okay, now let's further discuss. There is one more safety over here, K2 and K3. You can see there it's interlocking. K2 and K3 are interlocked. As K2 is turned on, K3 will never turn on, and as K3 is turned on, K2 will never turn on. So timer shifts is it in a very fast manner. It will turn off K2 and will turn on K3. There is no any means during the shifting, because over here there is again a line voltage coming. If these two will be turned on and there will be a short circuit, that's why its safety is very important over here, that they will never turn on at the same time. That's why we putting this safety. Okay, all right, I hope you understand the control wiring. If you have any questions, any queries, you can ask directly, and I will show you in practical. After some time I will make video in practical and I will show how motor run in star and how motor run in delta and what are their voltages and etc. as per demand. If you will ask me, I will make all these videos for you. I hope it will be interesting and helpful for you. Thanks a lot.
Please subscribe our channel Electrical Technology for more upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.